I did the Geico internship because of the opportunities that Geico, the company, offers. After I got off of work at 4:30, I didn't have to worry about anything dealing with the internship. So I was able to really use that time to focus on my studies. The biggest benefit of doing the internship is the opportunity for full-time positions. There are 3 different development programs that train you on how to be a future leader in the company. So in 2.5 to 3 years, you could end up being a top-level supervisor or manager. We had a nice balance of structure and time where we could decide what we wanted to do with it. The balance between structure and freedom was perfect at the Geico internship. Our day-to-day tasks consisted of project work. We worked on 4 different projects over the course of the summer, and so we worked on collecting data, talking to managers and supervisors in the different departments that we had projects in order to come up with solutions and recommendations for the real-world business challenges that the company faced. An example of one of the challenges at the company I interned for is when consumers and customers are trying to finish a transaction online. Sometimes they abandon that online process and pick up the phone and call. Our focus was trying to figure out why this was happening and how can we reduce this occurrence from happening. That cost us about $3.50. And so if we are going through upwards of 750,000 of these transactions a year, that really adds up. The fact that I was able to do everything I needed to do with this data and know how to manipulate it and what it means because I learned all of this information in a class I took at CSU was very, very enriching and fulfilling for me to know that my class really helped me in the real world. This online class was so effective that I was able to retain everything that I learned and actually use it and apply it. The challenging part is how do you retain all of this information and all of this growth that you learned when you're now out of that environment. But the great thing about that is I'll be back in that environment next year because I did get a full-time offer. In 5 years, I'll be 26 years old, and I see myself as a manager at the Fortune 500 company Geico, which is also the crown jewel of Berkshire Hathaway.